The way to Las Cruces, New Mexico to take a look at this New Mexico State team. We start with the women who were 13 and 18 a year ago. They made a run to the semifinals as a 6th seed last year. This year, picked 6th in the Conference USA preseason poll. They're bringing back 4 starters from last year's semifinal run, headlined by 5th-year guard Molly Kaiser. This is a veteran group with 11 upperclassmen, 9 players with 4 or more years of college experience. They're bringing back 76% of their scoring, 85% of their ball handling, and they're going to need it because this non-conference schedule that they have is challenging 3 NCAA tournament teams headlined by the University of Texas. They will open Conference USA play at Sam Houston on January 2nd. We are now excited to be joined by Lady Aggies head coach Jody Adams and their star guard Molly Kaiser here on the program. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Well, Coach, a lot of experience coming back this season. You have 11 upperclassmen in total on this team. How was the offseason?
Well, the offseason, I thought it was great for us. I think we, really got together and decided on what this offseason needed to be about. And, and they got to work. I mean, they put the work in. And when you have an upperclassman-led group, and starting here with this young lady to my right, it's amazing what you can do when people decide on what they're going to do. And so we really just focused on our motor, on getting stronger in the performance area, and spending time in the gym making shots.
Coach, if you follow this team on social media, you're going to see pictures floating around with T-shirts that say "Boss of Me." What does that mean to you guys in this program?
Yeah, we do a culture retreat every year, and this year, it's about choices. We're in charge of our choices, and when you make a choice to commit to something, you got to boss yourself around. And so we just really wanted to be just intentional on our efforts and where we're putting all of our effort. And it started with, bossing yourself up, and that's the staff included. So Boss of Me is all about making great choices, and great choices to us is, following our winning ways in our big belief culture.
Coach, we all know how good Molly Kaiser is, but one of the biggest things that could impact your team is the play of Fonta Kasama. And I know you've told me that she has had a great offseason. How excited are you for who she will be this year on the court?
Really excited. I think she's, taking things seriously. I think her and Molly, got together and had a conversation before the summer camp, even begun. And so I think when you have your best players and contributors and I would say emotional leaders, on the same page and united, that's just, it's just very different. And when you've been a part of championship programs, either as a coach or a player, you need strong leadership. And so for them to be on the same page and her to spend extra time and getting in great shape, and now she's been through, this level a year, I just think her confidence is what I see that has really, really just changed throughout the summer and here in preseason.
Coach, I know you're excited to have that player sitting next to you back. I know you put on the full court press for her this offseason. How have you been impressed with how she has approached this offseason and even the early part heading into this year?
Molly's a pro. I mean, it's just flat out. She is what she is. And when you've been around pros and for a long, long time, coaching and, actually just in life, period. She's just a young one. She's very disciplined in how she thinks, and it starts with how she thinks. And I mean, just giving an example, I think she was shooting 25% from the three a year ago, and now she's shooting 36% from the three, and that's called work. But she had to believe that she was going to be a great shooter. That's where it started, and then it was just time in the gym and maybe, just little things that you tweak here and there. But at the end of the day, I mean, Molly, truly, I've just been the blessed one to walk beside her. I'm here if you need me, and, to press into whatever I need to be, for her, as far as just encouraging her along. But, I mean, she's a pro.
Molly, I briefly alluded to it. You had a big decision this offseason. You decided to come back to New Mexico State for a 5th season. Why did you decide that New Mexico State was the perfect fit for you in this final season of your collegiate career?
I think it just started off just with my journey being here as a freshman. This this community, this team, this program kind of just became my home away from home. I have so much love here, so much support. I have people who invest in me, not just as an athlete, but also as a human being. They care about what I do and how I succeed on and off the court. So I think that played a big decision into me staying. And plus, I'm a very grounded kid. I like to, stay loyal to my values and just who I am. And I really just wanted to finish what I started. I started here, and it wouldn't feel right going to another school and playing in another jersey. So, I'm an Aggie for life, and I love it here, and I love the community, the coaching staff, my teammates. So I'm just happy they were able to, have me back for another year as well.
Well, definitely excited to see the legacy that you will no doubt leave when your career comes to an end. Molly, big change for you this offseason. You're changing numbers. You're going from number 0 to number 7. What led to that change?
Honestly, 7 has always been, a very special number to me. It has many parts of who I am. I was born on the 7th month of the year. I came to the United States when I was 7 years old, and that's when I fell in love with basketball. And then sadly, I lost my father November 7th. So that number, it has really deep meaning to me, and growing up, I've always wanted to be 7, so I add up numbers. I was 25, I was 34, anything that I could do just to be number 7. And now that I have the opportunity to wear number 7, it just allows me to not only honor my dad, but represent my past, and just stay grounded in the sacrifices that my mom and my sister has made for me to be here today. And that number is not just a number. It represents who I am, my story, and just everything I'm about. And like you mentioned, this just the legacy that I'm trying to build.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that story with us. And we all know Kobe switched his number. LeBron did as well, and they were both better afterwards. So that's scary for Conference USA. But Molly, you come in amongst the favorites for Conference Player of the Year this year. You put up massive numbers last year. When you look ahead to this season, what are your goals?
Obviously, my goals first and foremost is to win a championship. And that's always been my goal since I was a freshman. I'm coming in. I want to bring back that championship mentality back to New Mexico State because we are a championship program. So first, that starts there. Now, obviously, I have individual goals, and that's to continue to just be a better leader and teammate. And then obviously points-wise, I do hope to be Player of the Year after this is over, and I definitely want to be better defensively. And then most importantly, I want to improve with just being a better assister, contributing to my teammates and making them look good, making them shine in the light. So being able to do that for my team. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to be playing the conference championship and, laying in the confettis and smiling and being happy. That's truly my main goal for this year.
Well, I certainly wish you best of luck as you chase those goals. Coach Adams, Molly, thanks for coming on the program. Best of luck this season. Stay healthy, and hopefully we'll see you cutting down the nets come March.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, let's